Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the MVMT Classic Black Link. Let's start out with the wrist check. I'm wearing my Spectin Zone homage to Tag Heuer Monaco, which I'm probably going to review next. And Grego's wearing my Still Dive SD 8103. I asked Grego that since they have National Talk Like a Pirate Day, should they also have National Talk Like Yoda Day? He said, amused I am not. Okay, let's go ahead and show the watch. It comes in this pretty nice box. And if you saw my unboxing video, you can see that comes with warranty instructions and warranty stuff. And then the watch comes packed pretty nice in this foam. And also, the watch comes with 2 extra links that are packed in the box. And here it is. A while back, I was on Facebook and saw an ad for Movement watches with attached discount code. And I kind of liked the look of their 3-hand watches, and I wondered if their watches were any good or not for around the $100 asking price. And I figured if I was wondering if they were any good for the price, then others might be wondering. And since I run a watch review channel, I should find out. I stuck with a 3-hand model because they were cheaper than the chronographs, plus a lot of their chronographs chose style over functionality by leaving the markers off all of the subdials. Movement watches are marketed and worn by younger men, which may be one of the reasons they seem to be dismissed by some watch enthusiasts. However, this is Fun with Watches, and this seems like a fun watch. I enjoyed wearing it, and it doesn't give me the urge to grow a man bun or wear a slouchy beanie. The watch is 45.2 millimeters at the bezel, 51.6 millimeters lug to lug, with non-fitted end links. It's only 10 millimeters thick, has a 24 millimeter lug width, and weighs 154 grams with 1 link removed. This is a big watch and fairly heavy. If you want to save weight, you can always get one with a leather strap, although I recommend the bracelet. Easier to buy an extra strap than a bracelet. It has a smooth bezel, then it has a black dial with the Movement name and logo printed in red on top where the 12 would normally be. Movement watches keep their text to a minimum, and there is no other writing on the dial. It has applied gunmetal indices with no numerics. Then it has matching gunmetal hands and a red second hand that really stands out. The second hand hits the marks. Then there is a date to the left of the 3 o'clock index, and the date has white numbers on a black background. Red letters would have matched better, but would have been hard to read without a cyclops, so I'm glad that they went with the white. It has a signed push-pull crown, and that provides the minimum 30 meters water resistance. The crown action seems fine when setting the watch, but I've had issues with the minute hand shifting when pushing in the crown. Let's go ahead and do that right now and see if it happens again. Let's set it right here. Push it in. This time it worked fine. It's just be careful when you push in the crown because it can shift on you if you aren't careful. And the trouble with this watch is if you miss, and you have to wait 5 minutes before you can try again. It has a flat crystal that's mineral glass, and it seems to have some pretty good reflection issues going on. I don't know if it's because the dial's black or if it's just because the crystal's so big and flat. But yeah, it reflects. Plus it gets dirty pretty easy. You got to keep this crystal clean. The case is an iron-coated stainless steel. It's a simple round design with just the lug sticking out. It has a snap-on case back. And it's the case back stainless steel, and it gives the Movement Classic. Then it also has a serial number on it. which is unusual for a watch in this price range. Then it gives the 3 ATM, just the basic minimum water resistance, and it says Japanese movement. I'm not sure which movement this is. It doesn't say. I didn't feel like prying off the back to look. But being a Japanese movement, I'm sure it's probably just a cheap Miyota. The bracelet is black iron-coated stainless steel and does not have fitted end links. It does have quick release though, so if you want to change it to a strap, that's very easy. Good luck though, because it's 24mm lug width, and I don't own any 24mm straps, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you on anything else. And there is no taper to the bracelet, so it stays at 24mm all the way to the clasp. It has push pin adjusters, and they seem to come out just fine. They go back in just fine. I had no trouble adjusting the bracelet. The clasp is just your basic press clasp, but it's sturdy. Remember too that Rolex used to use press clasp. It's not like they don't work. And then it gives you 4 holes to micro adjust, so that's good. So you should be able to get a good fit on this, because you want a good fit, because this is a heavy watch. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. It looks nice. I mean, it's a big watch, but it's thin, so it doesn't wear too big. Plus the lug to lug isn't that bad, considering this is a 45mm watch. And once again, I don't have any 24mm straps, so I will just show it to you on this applied bracelet. I had to remove one link to fit this. This watch has no lume, so we will not be taking a trip to the lume room. What do I like about this watch? Well, I like the red logo at second hand. It looks pretty good on this all black watch. I like the fact that the date has a black background. I like the fact that the clasp has 4 holes to micro adjust, so you can get a good fit. I like the fact that the bracelet has quick release, so you can change straps easily. And I like the fact that it came with 2 extra links, so it could fit on some pretty big wrist. What are my gripes and groans? Lack of minute markers makes setting the watch a chore, because you have to wait for the 5 minutes. It does not have fitted end links, which is pretty unusual for a steel braceleted watch. And the crystal has a lot of reflection. Do I recommend this watch? Sure. If you like the looks of this watch, then I think $100 is fair for what you're getting. Yeah, you're paying a little extra for the movement name, but there is nothing wrong with paying for a brand if that is what makes you happy. This is not a piece of junk watch, even though you can buy a watch with more specs and features for $100. Well, thank you for watching my review of the MVMT Classic Black Link. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with another review. More than likely that Spectin stone that I'm wearing now. Bye.